Okay, I'll be frank. What just happened? I mean, I don't like being toyed with this. Don't give me 2 chapters of epilogue and then you immediately throw in a situation saying this is not over yet. Granted, however, I knew that it shouldn't have been over yet because there are so many plot points still unresolved, such as the supreme deity, Arthur's, well, demise, the ultimate peace between the clans, and many things more. But still, why are you throwing this in? I have read in my heart for the end. And then to immediately just shut it all off. That is not what I wanted. This is Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 310. Basically, what it is that first off, uh, is that there's snowy, and it's snowy in Linus, and it's also lightning. I have a feeling that is actually meant to symbolize something, but we'll take that later. Elaine and Elizabeth has a talk about going and living in the demon realm. As Elizabeth says that as with her curse broken, she will be able to live finally. As Elaine and she has a nice moments. Uh, Elsewhere, Hawk is singing the lullaby song that his older brother sang to him. As we have a rare moment of just genuine adoringness from that arrogant pig. Elsewhere in the bar, the rest of the gang are wondering what would really happen. We learn that the demon world is a polluted and corrupted land in Miyasa where vicious beasts like India roam. All the other races will not be able to live there, but Elizabeth should be able to. Elsewhere, we thought of the flashback going that Elizabeth said she was determined, and then and it's even worth noting that she even introduced her lover to the demon-hating stigma without even blinking an eye. And then and we see that Meliodas also feel like he has to go for many different reasons. Although he wanted to see Ban and Diana's Ban's kid and King and Diana's kid one day, is the fact that he himself lampshades that the hatchet hasn't been buried between the other 4 classes, and the many casualties as well as Arthur. We still don't exactly know what happened to Arthur. We don't even know if he technically did die. And the fact that his little brother, so he deserves to be in hell, he says. But yeah, I'm here because of them. So he declares the 7 deadly sins as going. Uh, as Hawk says that he wanna go to them with purgatory, and he wants to learn and like a rave for his big brother. As everyone prepares to suddenly go away, as Elizabeth shed happy tears of having all those things facing forward, just as soon as they say goodbye, a big rock falls and crushes Elizabeth, showing a bag under. As the ominous note says, the curse continues as we continue in chapter 3011. It's not over yet. You give us 2 epilogues chapter, and then you tell us it is not over yet. I am used to trolling. After all, I am the last, or maybe I should say, one of the very last surviving fairy tale fans out there. So I should be used to trolling. The only thing is, I accept trolling from fairy tale because that's how it always were. Hiro Mashima works this way. But to accept that from someone else is gonna be very difficult for me to digest, especially from this. I had readied my heart for that. And now currently my heart is beating for another type of anger. And now you saying it is not over yet? I mean, I did say in the beginning that there are some plot points not resolved, but I thought for sure that Nakaba-san was just one of those authors who would not resolve everything. One of the biggest flaw of a manga creator, which is also one of the biggest flaw for a creator, I should know too, because in my free time I write stories for myself, and I do realize there are so many plot points I never tie together because I just don't know how to tie them together. And many manga authors have the same problem. There are some Houdinis that are still karmied. But the fact is here is that we still haven't seen the supreme deity. We still haven't seen what happened to Arthur. And we still haven't seen complete peace. But the curse continues and Elizabeth dies. I mean, do you remember in the beginning? It was snowing and yet lightning was raining down. That's very vaguely similar to how when the Supreme Deity and the Demon King, mind you, punished the village that was of Merlin's with everything else there. Is that snow and thunder meant to represent the Supreme Deity's anger towards everything? What I'm more saying that the curse continues. How does it continue? I thought Leodas had crushed that thing. You cannot just give us all these situations and then saying it's not there yet. In fact, what even happened to the Demon King? Is he now gone forever? More than that, if this is the Supreme Deity's fault, then what? Where is the story heading? Well, to be honest, I haven't felt this bummed out by Nanatsu no Taizai until now. I mean, I haven't really been so eager in this current arc, I have to admit. It's not really been to my liking. But I have still pushed forward because I just didn't want to be like one reviewer I absolutely loathed. I think his name was Chibi. And the fact is that, though, that I cannot deny that I did not like this sort of despair. And then more than that, Meliodas just can never catch a break. So the biggest question is now is, what's going to happen now? It is not over yet, it says. Well, if this is a supreme deity, then bring it on. More than that, did Elizabeth now get killed? Is she now going to be reincarnated? So many things happening at once. Give me your thoughts if you have any.